Alright, this is Axis Placement 4, Episode 2, here at the John Roberts Gaming channel. I am John Roberts, and if you are enjoying these videos, then give them a like, give them a share, give them a subscribe. So, Axis Placement 4, Episode 2, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy.
Germany, round 4. So USA round 3 was 1 aircraft carrier, 3 infantry, and 3 artillery. 1 bombing raid, 6 IPCs. I think it's about time for him to lose a bomber. What do you think? And landed 2 bombers in United Kingdoms. 1 fighter to India, 2 infantry to Persia, 1 tank to Transjordan, 2 fighters to Sea Zone 11, 1 fighter to Caucasus, Sea Zone 10, Eastern Canada, and 2 infantry to Algeria. For mobilization, the aircraft carrier in 11, and 3 artillery and 3 infantry in eastern United States. And then there was Soviet Union. There it is. And it purchased 18 infantry and 1 artillery. Norway was captured. Karelia. So the attackers lost 3 infantry, 1 artillery, and 1 tank for the cost of 1 anti-aircraft artillery and 1 infantry. I like that very much. That was a little bit of luck for us. I think we deserve it, considering took Ukraine, he lost an infantry there. Alright, so put some units in West Russia, an infantry up to Archangel, and 1 tank to Russia, and mobilized 5 of his units in Moscow and 4 in Caucasus. So the battle here in the Atlantic, I believe, is over. He is going to overtake it, but I think it is round 4. Its purpose has been served. Now I have 3 fighters left. I guess it would be nice to buy another fighter with the Germans, but looking things over, I don't know if I really need one at the moment. That's good. So let's take Finland, and we'll attempt to take Archangel. We'll use this fighter for Archangel, and then we'll go for Ukraine. And we'll use these 2 fighters in Ukraine. Okay, that looks good. May the dice gods be with us. Okay, so I counted this up. He has 12, 17, 21, 23, 24 that will be able to hit Belarusia. So I'm pretty sure I could stack up Belarusia. Everything that can reach Belarusia into Belarusia. That's 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm pretty confident with that. Let's defend France. He has no transports in range of Germany, so there's no threat to Germany. Let's send this artillery into Poland. 5 infantry into France. He can come in with 8 on 10. We'll give it 1 more. We'll give 2 more. Okay. Let's mobilize. Let's see, a fighter in Germany, an artillery in Germany. No, 2 artillery in Germany. 1 infantry in Germany. That maxes out Germany. Let's put 2 infantry in Karelia and 3 in Italy. Oh, 2, sorry. There's only 2 left. Very good. Let's see UK. Japan, round 4. What did UK do? 1 aircraft carrier, 2 transports, 1 destroyer, 2 infantry. Bombing raid, 2 more. IPCs. I think it's about time we shoot something down. It's probably a total of 10 raids by now. Burma failed to take that territory. I like that. Alright, 5 fighters to India, 4 tanks to Persia, 2 units to Transjordan, submarine lurking around in 35, a bomber to United Kingdom, 2 fighters to C-Zone 7, mobilize 2 transports, a destroyer and an aircraft carrier in C-Zone 7, and 2 infantry in India. So we know we can't take India. I should purchase my units. We're going to take a little free land, of course. That's really going to be it for Japan's turn, is taking a little free land. I don't think there's going to be any combat. Okay, so Japan is purchasing 8 infantry, 2 artillery, and 1 tank. Gonna take Vologda, Kazakh with 2, and I'm gonna put all of these units into Xinjiang. Let's just go over on a bombing rate of Russia. May the dice gods be with us. Okay, so success. 3 is good. I'll actually take 3 any day. I like 3. Okay. Hold on. Move our fighters. Move all our aircraft to Szechuan. 1 artillery and 3 of these infantry. Just we all remember the game where I blundered this. Not once, but twice. Let's bring an anti-aircraft. Bring this infantry over to Evenki. Bring these 2 infantry into Anhui. Leave those 2 infantry. Bring the aircraft carriers to 61. Oh, don't forget to put an infantry in Burma. Okay. Tank goes in Manchuria. The 2 artillery go on Japan. 2 infantry in Manchuria and the rest on Japan. I actually have an extra unit. I didn't count the anti-aircraft artillery, but let's see it. Allies. Germany, round 5. This is a bit of a sticky one. Let's take a look around. Step back into round 4. 3 transports, 1 bomber, 1 tank for the United States. Another successful bombing raid. Also Finland, he lost an infantry. Alright, moved some units into Persia. Tanks into Transjordan, 2 of them. Units into Egypt. 2 infantry to Libya. 2 bombers to Norway. Got 1 destroyer in C-Zone 10. Aircraft carrier, 2 fighters. C-Zone 10. And the units into Eastern Canada. Mobilized all out of Washington. 3 transports, a tank and a bomber. Soviet Union, 6 infantry, 1 artillery. Repaired 3 points of damage. There she is. Okay, no units lost in Vologda. Lost an infantry taking Kazakh. And lost an infantry taking Ukraine. Pulled back into Russia. Moved an infantry to Finland. Still got that sub hanging around. Mobilized everything in Russia. So I could have 32 defenders. He's got... I'm gonna have to use a calculator on this. So I calculated this, and as I was calculating it, I realized that I was counting these fighters, and these fighters do not land in West Russia if we take West Russia, so this would be a dismal defense. I went through with the calculation anyway, and it was a 90% chance of him taking this if he pleased. He also would have the opportunity to take out a couple of extra units if he wanted to. That would be a disaster. So Germany has this issue here. We're probably going to have to put all of these units back into Germany. As of right now, he could make a halfway decent 1-2 punch. He could possibly come with 14 with the 2 of them combined. After the 5, you need 3 just to be able to start to repair. I guess we repair the 2 and get an artillery so we could build something in Germany. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let him have Karelia. I don't see the point in trying to defend it, really. Unless... no, maybe I should stack Karelia. But we'll still take Archangel, of course. No reason not to, it's free. Well, it costs the 1 infantry, but that's what trading's all about. That's the name of the game. Let's send 2 to each of these. Send a couple fighters to each of them. Okay. So, may the dice gods be with us. I'm gonna land the fighter back in Berlin, and the rest in Karelia. I'm gonna actually put an extra infantry in these territories. I want to make it costly for him. Put all the tanks in Karelia. These 2 I'm gonna put in Poland. Actually, no. I'll put these 2 in Poland. These 2 in Belarusia. These 2 from Italy into Berlin. Let's pull out of France. We have to give them France. I don't like it any more than you do, but it must be done. Okay. Put the artillery in Germany, a few infantry, a couple infantry up in Karelia, and 2 infantry in Italy. Alright, let's see it, UK. Japan, round 5. UK did. 1 transport, 6 infantry, 2 artillery. Bombing raid, we didn't get the bomber again, but he only did 1 IPC damage, so not too bad. Northwest Europe. Didn't take France, took Northwest Europe, that's curious. Burma, lost 1 infantry for 1 infantry, that's fine. Moved his fleet into 6, I guess he wanted his fleet in Sea Zone 6 for some reason. That's why he took Northwest Europe rather than France. Landed a bomber in Caucasus, a couple of units to Persia, 2 fighters to India. He's got 17 in here, so I'm not going to be assaulting India. For mobilization, 1 transport to Sea Zone 6, 3 infantry to India, 3 infantry and 2 artillery to the United Kingdom. The Japanese can do 11 units, leaves 10 IPCs. Enough for a fighter, but not enough capacity for a fighter. All the better, actually, because now we can also get a tank. This is a much better buy than just straight infantry, actually. 9 infantry, 1 tank, and 1 fighter. This infantry in Evenki is going to go for Vlogda with the help of this bomber. We'll use 1 of these infantry here in Xinjiang and take Novosibirsk. We'll use 2 more to go for Kazakh with these 5 infantry. Well, let's hold up on that. Maybe not all 5. Perhaps we can make use of 1 some elsewhere, like in Burma. I'm not seeing anything else. May the dice gods be with us. Okay, that all went very well. It was a completely clean sweep. Took everything cleanly. We'll continue putting all the aircraft here in Szechuan. He has a decent presence, allied presence here. Stack him up. Back here in China for now. See if we can advance next round. See what happens with this. He has no real production of American units right now, I don't think. Not for the next round or two. So we should be able to overpower him here. If we keep playing this right, I think the Axis is in a very decent position here. How about we split these infantry? That sounds good. And the tank will go in Szechuan. Let's put this anti-aircraft gun in Szechuan. Artillery, and we'll put 2 of these. Move the 2 infantry from Manchuria. Oh, and I have an extra unit. And I knew that from last round, didn't I? And I bought the extra unit anyway. Or no, I didn't. I did not. I bought 10 units and 1 fighter. So I only bought 10 ground units. So that actually works out. That's a happy mistake. We don't have mistakes, we have happy accidents. Land those units here in Yunnan. I think I'm pretty happy with that. The fighter will go in Japan, tank will go in Manchuria, and we'll fill up the rest with infantry. And we'll send it over to the Allies, see what they got in store for us. Germany, round 6. I could see that he did go into Season 4, but he didn't go into Season 4 with the British. Season 6. The only other thing I could see, the only other benefit I could see with the Season 6 is that these fighters can now make it to Moscow, because I have Iceland. But then that also means that he can't simply put 1 infantry in France. Maybe he's planning on doing that with the United States. In fact, I'm willing to bet that that's what he's going to do. But speaking of the United States, 3 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 bomber, 1 fighter, and they liberated Archangel, lost an infantry. I guess I have to attack this. He's gonna make me trade with the United States. I mean, that's not ideal for the Germans. I really would rather not be fighting the United States. I'd rather be fighting the Soviet Union, but he left this much hardware. Kazakh lost an infantry. His allies are kind of pesky is the word I would use. Destroyer to Season 4, 1 tank to Eastern Canada, bomber in the United Kingdom. He did not industrial bomb me. Moved infantry over to Western Canada, Transjordan. Pesky, pesky, pesky. All of this down here is cramping my style. That's what it's doing. 2 infantry to Egypt. Move some units to Caucasus. 2 bombers to Russia. 4 transports to C-Zone 10. Put everything, 1 bomber, 1 fighter, 3 artillery, and 3 infantry out in the United States, eastern United States. And the Soviets purchased 8 infantry. Lost 2 infantry taking western Russia, lost an infantry taking Vologda, and lost an infantry taking Novosibirsk. He just put his 2 fighters back in Russia for non-combat, and 4 and 4, all infantry, in his 2 industrial complexes here. Germany has 38 and a capacity of 9. I guess 10 infantry and a tank works there, with 2 units of repair. Alright, I don't want to move this stack around too much, but let's go for that. We have to go for this. We're definitely going for this. We definitely want to take West Russia. And I almost forgot about Northwest Europe. Let's go for this. Let's make it more of a sure thing. I want to go with definites right now. I do not want any mishaps here. I still feel like this might go bad. Says strong. I don't know, I feel like it's strong, but it could go bad. May the dice gods be with us. Leaves stuff up front and is rewarded for it. It's because this has been a theme in this game. Put these 2 infantry in Germany. Alright. Put the tank out and the infantry. Now let's see what he's got. Japan round 6, UK round 6. 6 infantry, 1 bomber, 1 tank. He took France, and he took the Ukraine. No units lost. Put 3 infantry in Persia, bomber in UK, and moved his fleet to Sea Zone 8. 6 infantry and a bomber mobilized in the United Kingdom. And 1 tank to India. We may be able to take India. I have to put that through a calculator before I make my purchases though. It's about a 50-50. Japanese need land units, 11 of them. I think this is the same situation as before. 8 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 tank, and 1 fighter. Yeah, we'll go for it. That's cool. 2 infantry there in Novosibirsk, 2 infantry in Kazakh. Go on a bombing raid. And I think that looks good. May the dice gods be with us. Okay, So I'm looking at this and I'm wondering if I should start putting tanks in Yunnan so that they can threaten India and Kazakh. Because I can't stack up Kazakh. He has too many British units with American units with Soviet units. Let's put this stack here in Burma. Put this tank here in Burma. Put this fighter here in Burma. It's 13, that's 14, 15. I think these 3 fighters can reach Burma. These 2 fighters cannot. They'll go back to Szechuan. This bomber, we have 2 more infantry and another tank to go into Szechuan. These 2 infantry, I want to take one of them, put them in Buryatia, and the other in Anhui. Reason being, he has this tank here, and I'm guessing he's gonna try and tear across these territories here. Silly, I could just block him. And then we don't need to send this infantry up here, we could send this infantry into China as well. And now it's very important we get these units, these 8 units here. Before I leave this here, let's just calculate this out too. Let's just make sure I'm not making a mistake here. His attackers, he'd be able to bring 4 infantry, 5 tanks, 5 fighters, 3 more tanks. That's 17. I would have 16, 17, 18 there. 11 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 tank, and 4 fighters. It's a 65% chance. So we'll scratch this for this turn. Let's put some of these up into Szechuan, put all the aircraft back into Szechuan. Well, no, the chances are it would hold if I did this, but I have to put a lot of my air force at risk, and I don't want to do that. I'm going to take another infantry, put it up in Xinjiang. That looks good. We mobilize another fighter in Japan, another tank in Manchuria. The artillery goes in Japan. Now we fill up the rest with the infantry. Looks good. Let's send it over to the Allies, see what they got in store for us.
So that's episode 2 of Axis Placement 4. If you're enjoying this video, give it a like, give it a share, give it a subscribe. And don't forget to join us for episode 3 of Axis Placement 4. And as always, thank you for watching.